Has your school ever had a real lockdown? I was sitting in Mr. Kelton's history class, just another boring Tuesday afternoon. We were learning about World War II when the intercom crackled to life. Lockdown. This is not a drill. Everyone froze, like dead silent. The kind of quiet that makes your ears ring. Mr. Kelton, who was this substitute we'd never seen before, went completely white. His hands started shaking as he grabbed the door handle. Everyone under your desks. Now. His voice was different, serious in a way that made my stomach drop. Most of us had done lockdown drills before. You hide, stay quiet, wait for the all clear. But Mr. Kelton wasn't following the script. He started dragging desks across the room, shoving them against the door like his life depended on it. The scraping sound was so loud I was sure whoever was out there would hear us. "Sir, you're supposed to just lock the door," whispered Jessica from under her desk. He ignored her completely. Next thing I know, he's reaching up and unscrewing the light bulbs with his bare hands. The classroom went dim, just emergency lighting from the hallway creeping under the door. "Light gives away position," he muttered to himself, like he was talking to someone we couldn't see. Then he took off his belt, not to hit anyone, but to wrap it around the door handle and tie it to something. His hands moved like he'd done this 1,000 times before. Fast, precise, no wasted motion. My friend Tyler's phone buzzed, just once. Mr. Kelton spun around so fast I thought he was gonna fall over. "Phone, give it to me, now." Tyler looked confused. "But sir, it might be my mom checking if I'm okay." Sound gives you away. Silence is survival. He snatched the phone and powered it off. "Anyone else?" We all shook our heads real quick. "Good. Now, shoes off. All of you." "What?" That was Emma, sitting 2 rows over. "Shoes off. Footsteps travel through floors. They can track movement." This was getting weird, but something about the way he said it made us all just do it. 23 kids sitting in socks on a dirty classroom floor. Mr. Kelton crouched down and started giving us orders in this scary whisper, like a drill sergeant, but quieter. "You 3, stack your backpacks as a barrier. You, crawl under the teacher's desk and watch that window. If you see movement, tap twice on the desk leg." Poor Danny had to army crawl across the floor to get under there. Mr. Kelton positioned him like he was setting up a sniper or something. "The rest of you spread out. Don't cluster. If they use explosives, clustering means more casualties." Explosives? What kind of substitute teacher talks about explosives? He kept pacing back and forth, checking the windows, testing the door barricade. Every few minutes he'd whisper things like, "Perimeter secure," and "No movement detected." 20 minutes felt like 20 hours. We could hear sirens outside, getting louder, then quieter. Mr. Kelton's whole body was tense, like a coiled spring ready to snap. "Sir," whispered Maria, "I really need to use the bathroom." "Hold it." Leaving position compromises the entire unit. Unit? We weren't soldiers. We were just kids trying not to pee ourselves. Then the intercom crackled again. "All clear. Lockdown lifted. Teachers may resume normal activities." Everyone started to get up, but Mr. Kelton held up his hand. "Wait, could be a trap. They might be forcing the announcement under duress." We sat there for another 10 minutes while he listened at the door. Finally, he started moving the desks away, but real careful, like he expected someone to come bursting in. The hallway was empty when we finally opened the door. Other classes were already moving around, kids talking and laughing about how scared they were. "False alarm," called out Mrs. Anderson from across the hall. "Car backfired in the parking lot. Office thought it was something else. A car backfired. That's it. All that military stuff for a car backfiring." But here's the weirdest part. Mr. Kelton just nodded, walked back to his desk, and started putting his stuff in a bag. "Where are you going?" asked Tyler. "Mission complete." He scribbled something on a piece of paper and left it on the desk. Then he walked out, just like that, gone. We all crowded around the note. In this neat handwriting it said, "Mission complete. Stay vigilant." The principal came by about 5 minutes later looking for Mr. Kelton. Turns out he'd already left the building. Security cameras showed him walking out through a side exit during all the confusion. Nobody knew where he went. The school tried calling the substitute agency, but they had no record of sending anyone named Kelton. The guy who was supposed to sub for our regular teacher had called in sick that morning. So who was Mr. Kelton? Where did he come from? Why did he know all that military stuff? We never found out. The school never hired him again, obviously.